Yo, yo, yo.
Hey, baby girl, what's up?
What's going on?
Ain't nothing, man.
Ah, you know, life is full of complications.
You ain't lying about that, baby girl. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get through this bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we've all been trying to get through bullshit, but it
Yeah,
is
man.
what's going on. Definite.
What's happening, baby girl? This is Straight Talk with your main man, Definite. We got the homegirl Catour back. Back. You know what I mean?
Oh.
And we're gonna do depression part 2. You know what I'm saying? I did part 1 yesterday.
Depression.
Yeah, man. Something that everybody going through, especially right now with all this going on.
You know, depression is real. It's not a weakness. It's definitely, people that go through it and survive it. It's a strength. They're all warriors. We're all warriors in our own right. So.
Yeah. Tell me about a time where you were really depressed, man.
The first time that I think depression, first, let me start by saying depression actually starts when we're not even sure what depression is. It starts in our youth. It comes across as sadness. It comes across as undescribable, but it's there. What made me realize that I was depressed at a certain time was definitely when I was first diagnosed with cancer. I didn't know how to take it. You know what I mean? Even though I was there to celebrate other people and the striving to live during any obstacle. When it's put on your front doorstep and you have to deal with it, it becomes something different. But depression.
How old was you when you first got?
I was diagnosed. I was diagnosed when I was 29. I was a month shy of my 30th birthday.
Oh man!
It was like, happy birthday, deal with it.
Yeah.
But it was sad. I mean, it was depression, and I'm shaking right now, and you can probably hear it in my voice because it is real. But depression comes over. It overwhelms a person. I mean, you stay in bed all day. You don't even feel the urge or the need to shower or wash or even talk to anyone. I mean, it really is just. Now I'm really shaking right now. I wish people could see.
It's take your time, baby girl. Yeah.
It really does. It forces you into a dark hole. And you don't want to talk to people about it because no one can understand what you're going through. And I think that when people realize that it's not an understanding that you're looking for, it's more of, empathy. It's more of, people just really wanting to stand by your side. But depression, it's hard. It's difficult. I've seen myself go back towards depression many of times, and it's scary. It's a dark world.
Now, how did your kids deal with it when they found out?
That I'm not sure. Because I'm sure that my children, they're adults now, but I'm sure that at some point they saw my vulnerability and they knew that I was strong. So I guess they rallied for me to get better. But no one can understand the depression that anyone goes through. And that's the thing that people need to realize. It's not about understanding the cause of depression. It's about being aware that it exists. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
No one can help you out of a depression. It really comes from within. You have to be sick and tired of being sick and tired. So.
Yeah. I know when I was depressed, when my mother first died, yeah, I was going through a lot of the things you said you were going through. I didn't want to take a shower. I didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? And I was drinking a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's how I dealt with my depression. I was drinking, and you know what I'm saying? I was jumping from bed to bed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that's how we do. You know, we try to remove one hurt by absolving it with something else that eventually will hurt us. So
and hurt others.
Yeah, it's a continued cycle until you realize exactly, you know, where it's coming from. And you know, I just had to when I told you when I went through that depression, I was in it for 6-7 months. I was in it. Like I lived in Depressionville. Like it was real. But when I came out of it, it was like you just heard the birds chirp. Like you started realizing the things in life that you had completely blocked out. You know, everything became beautiful.
Right.
You know what I mean? With what you're saying, you know, you can never get back that life. You know, but when you actually sit back and think about how she would want you to feel, it becomes apparent into how you should move. You know what I mean? Because you're doing it for much more purpose than just yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She wants you to be happy.
Exactly. And you know that's the you know the other thing that people don't understand or you know don't realize or just not dealing with, and that's the you know your depression also affect the ones that care about you.
That's true. That's true. And I've definitely been one of those ones that have when I'm going through rough times, I put people to the side and I really, you know, stand back and I don't involve people in because I don't want anyone to feel bad or sorry for me. But I've learned that that's a problem in itself. You know what I mean? When you don't allow people in to understand what you're going through, you're actually doing yourself a disservice. You know, you have to be willing to believe at least that people can empathize with what you're going through, even if they haven't gone through it themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, a lot of people, you know what I mean, they don't like people to, you know, be involved in their issues, their problems. They want to, you know, deal with it on their own. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people. Yeah, there's a lot of people that feel like that.
But you know, we're not in this alone.
Yeah.
You know, we're really not. As much as we think that we are, and it feels like we are, especially during what we're going through right now. You know, it's easy to feel alone.
Yeah.
Or to feel neglected. But in reality, as long as you have yourself, you're never alone.
I mean, that's true. You know, you can be your best friend. You could be your best, you know what I'm saying? You just have to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
Which is hard when your spirit is down. It's hard, man.
It is. It is. And of course, in your situation, I mean, when you got your rock that's no longer there in the physical world, you know what I mean? You can only go back and have those memories. So it's important to be able to, you know, find that balance between what was and what is, you know. So I think that a lot of depression, it exists between two realms of a world. Like it is what you expected it to be, and then it is what it is. So once you can really come to a clear understanding and understanding of what really is, then I think that depression will subside gradually. I mean, it's certain things we can change, and there's ones that we can't. You know, so when we understand the role that we play in that, and understand that, you know, we can't complain about things we can't change,